Welcome to Toffee TV. It is the instant match reaction. Liverpool 2, Everton 1 in the FA Cup. Our season is effectively over after another Anfield defeat. Well, I say another. I mean, we played them twice in a few weeks. Drew the other week, obviously, and were beaten late tonight. I thought it was a decent performance by Everton. I think, if we're being totally honest, Liverpool probably just shaded it and deserved to win the game. But I thought we competed quite well tonight. I thought our attack and play was much better than what it was in the game in December. And I thought particularly the last half an hour, we carried a real threat. I mean, thinking back to the game, Jordan Pickford's only really had one save to make from Liverpool, and that was from Robertson's shot, which he parried. He obviously made a mistake late on, and that's separated the two sides. Allardyce picked a team that, you know, he's gone with Balassi on one side, you know, Gylfi Sigurdsson off the left, Rooney in midfield with McCarthy and Schneiderlin, and, you know, Jagielka, Partner and Holgate at the back. And I thought we competed quite well with Liverpool, really. The first half, they probably done a bit more of the attacking, but didn't really create anything of note. Cross shots and wild 40-yard strikes that were high into the Annie Road end. We had, you know, very little the other way, but, you know, again, just we got into some really good areas, just couldn't find the final ball. Balassi put a couple of really good crosses in the first half we couldn't get on the end of. We had opportunity to shoot edge of the box with Sigurdsson and Calvert-Lewin, and we chose to do back heels or pass it wide. But, you know, the game changed. Liverpool were awarded a very soft penalty. But you know what? It's probably a penalty because he's got his hands on him, or he's given the referee the opportunity to award the penalty, hasn't he? Now, we got a penalty in the league game at Anfield. I think this one was well softer. This was very similar to Nias's penalty at Palace, I think. You know, Lallana's, why his legs have come up and he's threw his arms back and everything when it's a hand round the way, I don't know. But Holgate's give the referee the opportunity to award the penalty. And so it's a penalty and you can't really moan about it. It's a soft one, like Nias's at Palace, but it's a penalty. That's the way it is. I mean, there's talk, you know, about it'll get looked at on Monday and Lallana might get banned, but he had his arms on him, so it's a pen. You know, Milner scores the penalty. We go in one down. Came out, I thought Liverpool started the second half a bit brighter than us. Wayne Rooney getting frustrated and kicking out. And, you know, his booking in the first half. I know he was aggrieved that there was a foul on Calvert-Lewin, but you've got to keep your head. You can't be lashing out because then that puts you in trouble then because there might be one that you go for and miss time. You know, and Sam Allardyce done the right thing and took him off. He put Ademola Lookman on. I thought Lookman was excellent. Him, Balassi, Sigurdsson in the number 10 role. And Everton caused more of a threat. Liverpool were looking for the second goal, you know, but they didn't really create anything. Lallana had one where his legs just give up on him and he hit it like a toddler, put it about 15 yards wide. They had a couple of crosses, but nothing of any note. And Everton, you know, we broke and scored a great goal. You know, Balassi done fantastic, edge of the box. Broke, Matip tries to foul him, Balassi then drags him, so the pair of them go over. It breaks to Lookman, he does fantastic, looks up and plays it to Phil Jagielka, who was sprinted from our box at this, and Jags does brilliantly. Just drops it back to Sigurdsson, and that finish is as good as you're going to see. Absolute precision, passes it beyond Karius, 1-1. And obviously the 8,000 Evertonians in the Annie Road then go ballistic. You know, and I felt then that we could go on and win it. Liverpool were always going to press and push on. But again, you know, like I said, they had the Robertson shot, which Pickford made a save from. They had nothing else of any note, really. We got into good areas, but again, didn't test Karius. You know, we had shots over the bar, crosses that were fraction away from players, just as Liverpool did. So it was a bit of a ding-dong, but, you know, the Liverpool get a corner near the end, and Jordan Pickford makes a mistake. It's as simple as that. He comes for something he's got no chance of getting. And it's a header that hasn't got any real power on it, but it's in the corner. I think if Pickford stays at home, it's a comfortable catch. He comes for it, misses it. It has to hit Van Dijk, of all people, and goes in the net. And that was it. You know, we had a chance right at the end, you know, the 93rd minute, Balassi, we break 3v3, and if he rolls in Sigurdsson, who knows? Gylfi might have smashed it in, he might not. We don't know, but Balassi shoots well over the bar. But I was impressed with the likes of Balassi tonight. I thought he was excellent. It caused them real problems, and I think in another 3 or 4 weeks when he's fit, he'll be a real asset to us. I thought Sigurdsson was good. Jagielka was fantastic. I thought Martina played well. I thought everybody did. James McCarthy, even Schneiderlin. I don't think there was anybody really on the pitch that didn't put it in for Everton. Probably Rooney, you know, probably Wayne Rooney was probably our worst player, but I still think he had a decent enough game. We couldn't get him in the right areas, you know, and that, yeah, you know, it's one of those things. I think, like you say, I think Liverpool probably nicked it. Probably shaded it, but it's a cup tie and it doesn't always go like that. And you know, we've stayed in the game long enough. One bugbear I've got is why Everton are releasing the Toffee signing at 1-0 during the game. And I know some people have already said to me, well, what does it matter? Well, yeah, good. If it doesn't bother you, sound. Stop bitching about the likes of Barkley and other nonsense then. We all got things that annoy us, haven't we? And that annoyed me because I felt as though if we couldn't release it by 7:30, keep it till 10 and just go, you know what, we've just gone out the cup. But look, we got a forward for 27 million. Might make us feel a little bit better. Or tomorrow, I'll have a good news day. And just listen, it is a minor thing, but to me, it just annoyed me that it's just dropped like that in the middle of it. We're all watching the match and it's dropped in. But anyway, that's just a minor, isn't it? Don't forget to check out Ped's instant match reaction. I'll just knock some player ratings together, probably for the final time, and then next week after Spurs we'll do a little bit of a different video rather than the player ratings, which seems to upset people because apparently my say is the be all and end all to some people, to probably 3 or 4 people. To the rest of you realise that it's just me giving an opinion on a game. But that'll, you know, I'll do them tonight, and then against Spurs it'll be something a bit different. Yeah, if you haven't subscribed, give us a sub. Click the bell notification button if you want more videos. Join us on Patreon. Thanks for watching. See you soon on Toffee TV.